5 o'clock, and it's crackerjack.
A meteor storm that the sky above us was dancing with lights. Purple, green, brilliant yellow, yes!
What?
These shoes! They fit perfectly. Yes.
But James, I need you.
So does England.
There are worlds out there where the sky's burning, where the seas asleep and the rivers dream. People made of smoke and cities made of song. Some of there's danger, some of there's injustice, and somewhere else the tea's getting cold. Come on, Ace, we've got work to do.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I do like a bit of Sylvester McCoy. I like all that stuff, right? I like all that stuff. I do like my idea for Joe 90 much better. Okay, unless you haven't heard it before, my idea for a Joe 90 like reboot is like have essentially the kid from Spider-Man, that or somebody like that, right? Him, whatever it is, Tom Holland, yeah, right. Essentially, there's a he's Joe 90. He gets impregnated in his head with all the stuff he needs for a mission and gets dropped in. But then he finds another Joe 90, right there, and turns out that they're clones that live only 90 hours. Right, that's why they're called Joe 90, right? And most of their life doesn't make sense, right? And I think you could get a good action movie out of that, right? I really do. I think you get a great action movie out of that. Oh, yes, indeed. Friday afternoon stream is lightly traveled. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, not much is going on Friday afternoon. Let me start putting things up to look at because I can only go an hour because the Sabbath bride has got. Oh, that reminds me, I need to. Firstly, 1 second. Let me plug my phone in. There is just stress and tension throughout my house. I don't know why, but there just is. Fine, let me just share this. But yeah, Sabbath is coming. We're so happy. Hopefully it'll be things will mellow out, right when Sabbath comes. Just like, man, there's this energy in the air. Everyone is a basket case. Like, literally everyone is a basket case. I know. Strange things are afoot, right? There you go. It's going ding, 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 ding. Yeah, here it comes. Doink. Open that one up. There we go. Doink. What am I up to? They got a new type of JBEG called HEIC. What the hell is that? Why do you have to come up with new shit all the time? Okay, what's wrong with the old stuff, right? What's wrong with the old stuff? So, okay, here's what we have to look forward to. We have diabetes in many different forms that I'm going to share with you, okay? This is the Jewish way of death. Essentially, I would describe it. Doink. Share screen. Doink. So this is the dessert my wife makes. She kind of throws together. It is redonkulous, right? It's redonkulous. It's essentially, okay, it's this bread called challah, right? That we use for our rituals on Friday night and Sabbath day. When I say use, we eat. Like we're not shoving them up each other's asses. We're like, oh, let me do it the Jewy way. No, we eat them. We say a blessing on them and eat them. We're not fucking them. I just want to be clear, right? I don't think there's any, sect of Judaism that said that's an okay thing to do, right? I always thought it'd be fun to have weed challah though. That would be awesome, right? That would guarantee you a Shabbat Shalom, baby. Shabbat Shalom. That's what you say. Shabbat. That's a pleasant, a peaceful Sabbath, which I am hoping to have. Anyway, so my wife takes a leftover dough. She makes it this bread every week, right? And we eat it fresh. takes the dough and then rolls it out into bun form. And then rolls it out, sprinkles it with brown sugar and cinnamon, then rolls it out, cuts it up, puts them in a tin, and then puts more sugar on them, right? More sugar on them. And then here's the clever bit. She cooks them. And oh boy, is that good. Is that very, very good. But then, because on Sabbath, you're not allowed to like heat things up. But we have like a hot plate that like goes on a time switch. So after we take our chicken off the hot plate, we put these on, they get all gooey and yummy at the bottom. Oh, but my wife is stressed. It's my son's birthday. She wanted to get him balloons, and there's just been a lot to do, a lot going on. Plus, again, there's this weird energy in the air that all my kids are melting down. Right? It's friends. I don't know what's going on. Right? Me too. Yeah, there's a big meltdown happening. There we go. Doink. Where am I up to? Let's pull up some eye candy. We got that. We got that. We got that. You got that. I got that. I haven't posted that yet. I thought I had. Yeah, I'm actually posting a little bit less. I'm like, I couldn't be bothered, right? I needed to like tomorrow I'm just doing a stream, right? And I'm just realized I have to say to myself, it's okay just to do a stream one day, Tzvi. It's okay. That's going to happen, right? I always thought I got to put out like more content, but that's just me, right? That's just me for you. Me being cray. Share screen. Doink. That was the week that was. That's what we all say. That's the show we're doing right now. We're going to be looking back at the week, seeing what happened. Hey kids, let's talk about the time I lost a condom up my ass during casual, meaningless sex. We're so lucky to have her. By Jiggery. By gum. Right, really wonderful. So we're going to do a little bit of the Rusty Davis loving Jinkx monsoon. In fact, I think we'll just get them started. Let me pull it up. The pocket mags. Pocket mags. Doink. Doink. Magazines. Doctor Who. That song was by a bad person. Hate to say it. Here we go. We have to refresh that because I'm getting it the right. Oh, did I just do the trick? I think I might have just done the trick. So fine, I do that. And now I go here. First thing we say hello, everybody. We have Joseph Slitz is here. Joseph, say hi to David Frost for me. I think so. I'll do my best. If I see him, I'll let you know. We keep hearing Jodie Whittaker being the ambassador for the show. It's time for Jinkx to do that. Oh, God. Oh, you give me agita. Right, you give me agita. No, that's Bobby D75. Please, not that. That would be bad, right? That would be bad. Second, what else we got? Jonathan Cox is there. Jonathan Cox in Moonlight Storm Productions. Moonlight Storm Productions 2164 AD. How are you, sir? Thank you for joining us. Darren M is here, and in my opinion, says Moonlight Storm Productions 2164 AD. It's wrong with the BBC to drag queen a show for kids, making the Doctor gay as well. Well, I mean, I don't know if he's going to be gay, but it's I don't think Rusty Davis sees that point of view, right? That's what I think. Make me excited about Doctor Who again. Well, I'll do my best. Here, 1 second. Here we go. Well, I'll get you excited about why we love Doctor Who. This will tell us in a nutshell why we love Doctor Who. Because it was lovely. This is great Doctor Who. So let's see what Rusty Davis has to say for himself. What were they thinking? Who is that person? I'm so annoyed, by the way, with let's go down Pocket Mags. It won't let me have to download 8 PDF pages a day. And so, like, now I got to wait for this to open up. Like, why is it not open up already? Like, it's ridiculous, mate. I'm hitting the refresh. Doink. Okay, we'll do it this way. Okay, but yeah, these pages just start loading. There you go. We'll come back to you, Jinkx. Okay, there we are. Oh, thank you, Pocket Mags. Oh. All right. So yeah, we're gonna hit the good, the bad, and the ugly through this. Okay. Yes. Jinkx så storigen brev och Ekithom. So I'll point that out. I see a bit of jealousy in Tasman. I do. Ballers Mumford, how you doing? I think I said hello to you, but I'm not sure. I'll just make sure I did, okay? Because I want to cover all my bases. What to say when? What to say when? I'm terrible at that, right? I am terrible at that. I am the worst person to ask. I don't know. When to release information? In what order? For you, I mean, faithful reader. The plan is to keep a constant bristle of information without giving the audience too much. Well, I understand that was the plan. It's been a bit thin on the ground of late, mate, right? We've only had bad news. But without them thinking we've vanished. Look, I think you thought Jinkx Monsoon was going to go down better than she did, right? Or they did. I'm not sure which I'm supposed to say. I think she. Because these are tricky days right now, we've had the initial rush of excitement, and come the summer with Comic-Con, maybe perhaps not a promise. Oh, Russell, please, right? The return of interaction with the fans will be great, right? Here's the thing. I just don't think people think it's going to all be good or all be bad. I don't know. I just don't think he realizes, that Jinkx Monsoon is a very adult entity, right? Here, if you weren't on my stream yesterday, let me just remind you. Where is it? Come on. Oh, it's kind of Wizzy Will. There we are, I believe. Yes. Hey.
And then we immediately started having sex. So now all the small talk with the date is coming after the sex while we're naked and kind of like slowly redressing.
Okay, that enough is too much. Okay, I'm sorry. That is too much. I mean, like, I'm using the same bloody graphic. It's not like it's a long time ago. And she's welcome to do this for a adult audience, but she's not in that audience anymore with Doctor Who. Right? This is a family audience. This is not good for families.
And I'm looking around the room for the condom so I can throw it away. I ask him, do you know where the condom ended up? And he looks around and he goes, oh, I think it's still inside you.
Oh!
But
okay, no, there's no but at that point. Mate, that's not the story for... I know you think it should be. That's not a story appropriate for a general audience. That's not a story appropriate for children. I hate to be the one to tell you this. And I like very near-the-knuckle humor. I do. But it's not appropriate for children. Okay? I don't. But other than that, I do like a bit of Rusty Davis, right? I just don't think he gets it. Bottom line, right? I just don't think he gets it that there could possibly be a genuine problem, right? It's crazy, but all right. Maybe perhaps not a promise, but then the BBC autumn schedule. BBC autumn schedule. I totally lost my place now. 1 second. The heat will begin to intensify slowly but surely. We'll be everywhere, and that's I hope. But when? April, May, June, tricky months. Well, yeah, exactly. It's been a bit fallow. Like you meant to keep us excited with Jinkx Monsoon, right? I know you did, but it's only good in your world, right? And I'm not condemning your world. I'm just saying that's not a world for a general audience, right? It's like I got to pull the clip from Bad Santa when he's in John Ritter's office. What's his name? the Black Dwarf and the Billy Bob Thornton. Billy Wilson is something like, what, my fuck stick or something like that, and he's like, you didn't say that in front of the children, did you? And the elf is like, no, that's an adult joke for adults. He would never do that in front of children. It's a problem, right? It's a problem. But no, stop. There's a plan, a real proper detailed plan. A lot of work's gone into it. How did Doomsday happen then? I mean, look, if a lot of work's gone into this plan, how did Doomsday happen? You can't have it both ways, right? If this is a proper detailed plan, how did that piece of trash, it's because you went, oh, Suze Kempner. Yeah, like, none of us have heard of her. And you're like, you're like flicking your button off. Oh, it's Suze Kempner. Suze, yay. And then we have a swig of tea. But really, she and everything about this was shit, right? Don't tell me there's a proper good plan and come up with shit, right? I'm sorry, you can't. You cannot have it both ways. Right. So wait. Fine. There's a proper detailed plan. A lot of work's gone into it. Does anybody think to look at Doomsday then? Because if that went out with this plan, the plan is failing. Right? Bottom line. That is not a successful plan. It's always weird. It always looks like they put a crease into the page. I don't know why. That's so strange. Why would they do that? Anyway, so apparently there's a plan, right? Okay, somehow I have no idea. Vanessa Hamilton, director, commercial brand development, Doctor Who and scripted fact fans. Okay, has slaved over the mighty Bible with Joanna Allen from the BBC Publicity and the team. Oh, it's epic. Okay, fine. It's epic. It's cross-referenced with colors and everything. This document is so... Okay, how did Doomsday happen then? I mean, like, look, it reminds me about Rimmer was always better at making the revision schedules and actually revising, right? He made these very elaborate, beautifully colored schedules. And that basically was his gift, to be a cartographer. Right, something like that, but like he wanted to be an officer instead, so it was wasted because he could never really do it. Oh, come back. I'll be up to 1 second. Doink, let me camera back. Doink. Oh, I'm getting incoming. Let's have a quick look now. What's going on? Fire. I might get to that. Yes, there's somebody saying this might not work out. And also there's a new article in the Independent. Okay, we'll get to that after this. Fine. There's a lot going on. It's a busy day. It's a busy day in Doctor Who. In wrapping up Doctor Who. Wait a minute. It's epic. It's cross-reference with colors and everything. This document is so vast, listing and potential release of every actor, director, composer, writer, designer, and monster, and that I quell before its might. Okay, he's impressed with this thing. Then, okay, I think what he's trying to say. The other day I asked, when are we announcing Jinkx? It's never a good idea, Russell. Okay, no. Like, when are we announcing Adric? Never. Oh. I mean, Adric was all about, what John Nathan wanted to fuck. I'm sorry, let's be honest. And Jinkx is the same. Or just coincidentally, he'll fucking him anyway. I don't know. It's in the document. Came the answer. That's like being to search the brilliant for a pamphlet. Because somebody just tell me, cool things slip up. Things slip out. Come back. Sometimes an actor agent will list their booking before we might like. I mean, of course they do. How exciting to be in Doctor Who! Oh, exciting. And important to say, yes, look, I'm in work. So when those leaks happen, we completely understand. Well, okay then. I'm glad you're okay with that. And sometimes little surprises happen, and way beyond anything we can predict. The other day, something in Star Trek Picard, somebody said one of our episode titles out loud. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, it's hardly surprising in a show that somebody says this could be the end of the galaxy, but it's odder than that. Right into DWM if you think you know what it is. Well, I have no idea. I mean, I have to wait till the episode titles are announced. But see, this is good. Look, you're teasing my interest. You just brought me into being interested about what the episode titles are. That's very good marketing without me thinking about it, right? You just moved on beyond Jinkx right there. It's very very skillfully. But I have a feeling we're going to move back. Should try and find it, and you're in for a treat. It's a brilliant series. Okay, you keep telling us that. It doesn't sound like it, but you keep telling us that. And you keep telling us that with a lot of conviction. So I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. I will have to wait and see, I think. I mean, listen, I think most people think we're going to like the 60th anniversary, right? I hope, I believe, you know. But beyond that, I don't know. Strange days lay ahead. I think I'm going to like it, you know, because I think I want to like it so badly, right? So I think I'm going to like it, but I don't know. I don't know. If it's shit, I think I know it'll be shit when it's shit, right? It took me a few weeks before I could admit that Jodie Whittaker's Doctor Who was shit, but then, boy, when I went back and did the deep dive reviews, I saw how deeply inadequate they were in every level, right? They were painfully shit. They were shit beyond shit beyond shit. I kid you not. Sometimes the plans actually work. The casting of the magnificent Jinkx Monsoon, we're back again, is a good example. It was a terrible example. We thought, we'll do it, announce it right after we draw attention to this kind of like flamboyant trans issue with the was it Bud Light? What's the name? Dylan Mulvaney, right? Like that. Like we thought, we'll wait till that strikes, and then we'll go right in, and we'll go right to that Zygest, right at that time where everyone's super duper comfortable with everything trans, right? Yeah. Did you have that in your book? Did you? I don't think so. Magnificent Jinkx Monsoon. And again, the same Jinkx Monsoon who was talking about losing a condom up her ass, right? Like literally now. I mean, you can't be both, right? You can't be, you know, a dirty little cum slut and a children's entertainer. And I'm sorry if that sounds a bit, I don't know, draconian, right? And a bit old-fashioned on me. But I just don't think you can. I don't think they go together. I don't think you can be a dirty little cum slut and a child entertainer at the same time. I mean, maybe put some distance with it. No. Okay, Jinkx, that's great. Knock us out another tune. So it's going to be some kind of musical villain, though, right? You would think. I mean, that's certainly what it sounds like. Some kind of like it's going to be something singing, right? I think so. This does sound like a semi-musical episode. How do we feel about that? I don't know. See, everything they say sounds bad. Honestly, I like what was it? Shooty Gatwa. I like him in costume. I like him in the blue costume. It's I like Minnie Gibson. I like her a lot. But then everything else looks kind of shit. I hate to tell you. Everything else doesn't look very good, right? I don't know what to tell you. A musical episode isn't a good idea, right? You're not doing yourself any favors. Trust me, you're really not. I'm trying to help you out here. Nobody listens. Nobody listens when I try and help. Let's switch me for you. Hang on. I'm just guzzling me tea. Oh, it's turned cold. It was really hot yesterday. Now it's cold again. Like it might rain tomorrow. Like, what's up with that? Pick one or the other. Like, just tell me what season we're in. Okay, I'm confused. Look. There we go. 1 second. Press the wrong button. Yep. Fine. Fine. We're up over here. Well, what the Jinkx was said, please no. See, that's why I went on a bender. I couldn't deal. I got to do it. We're going to pound for it. Sometimes the plan actually works. So, like the casting magnificent Jinkx Monsoon is a good example. That goes way back to 3rd of October 2022. That's not that so long ago. The day I delivered our first draft of the script. I think that should be played by Jinkx Monsoon. I said, but Jinkx leads all sorts of life. Leads the sort of life where she's booked up in advance. Okay. Seriously, I know she's got Christmas shows booked in the UK all the way up to 2024. Well, that's not so far in advance. We need to cast this as soon as we can to fix the dates. Andy Pryor did his stuff. Andy Pryor, you're seeming a bit woke nowadays, mate. I hate to tell you. Emails flew, phones jangled. I missed the days when they jangled. Yeah, me too, actually. And the deals were done. Miracle on miracles, Jinkx was free. Oh, really? I don't want to take the piss, but really, they didn't snap her up. Okay. How was that talent? Okay, I believe she really is talented. Okay, I'll take the piss. And happy to be asked. Then months follow, months and months of silence. All of us on both sides of the Atlantic hoping it'll keep a secret, but until when? That's where the mighty document comes into its own. It tells you when. It reckons with everything, including what? Dylan Mulvaney. Including filming dates and more importantly, the nature of filming. If the location is outside, we're likely to be seen, but not just by fans, by tabloids or some proper zoom lenses. One of the shooters zoom lenses. I want to shoot crucial locations for the end of the year episode. We also get so we all get together and wonder, all of us, the production team, Vanessa, Joe, Luke Spillane. Who's Luke Spillane? Oh, from Socials. Okay, I still don't know who he is. Should we release the news? Oh, Social must be there. Like social media, whatever, group. When on the day or before, or will we go to location? Will the location go unseen? Some do. With we did have some huge open air stunts the other day with the cast hanging off the bit of wires in the middle. Who's this? In the middle of the day, and no one saw. Okay. And at the same time, some episodes are studio bound. So the recent Block 3 of filming has had 2 great guest stars who film with us within the walls of Badwall, completely unnoticed by the citizens of Cardiff. It sounds like they're going to have a great guest stars in this, right? Well, I wonder about who else they're going to have. It does sound like he's excited about the guest stars. I know. But sometimes you've got to reckon simply the arrival of a star can make waves within a city. People get no. Well, I guess Jinkx. I mean, listen. I guess Jinkx soon does. Yes. The gay scene gets very, very active for some reason. Sales of body glitter, triple for some reason. Who knows why? Where are we up to? Make waves in the city. People get noticed. Yes, Jinkx soon gets noticed. And the rumor was very quick to link the name to Doctor Who. Another factor to consider is the most important of all. What does the actor want? Oh, what does the actor want? That's a good question. Jinkx was leaving her production on Chicago on Broadway, where people said she so it's a she attracted standing room only crowds. Amazing. I don't know. Listen, for me, I'm distracted by the feminine penis, right? That it didn't used to be feminine, right? But I'm distracted by that. That takes me out of the how do I describe it? That takes me out of the fantasy of it. Like I find it hard to believe in it, right? Because I'm not really a believer. I mean, listen, if you are, I'm not going to knock you, right? But that just makes me think it's not a lady, right? If it's got a penis, even if it's a female penis. Look, I just grew up that way. Some people just can't go over their privilege, their bigotry. I guess that's me. I know. I'm not bigoted. She was constantly being asked, "What are you doing next?" And yes, we held our nerve and stay quiet. But sometimes it feels like a wave is about to break. What you mean, Jinkx Monsoon on the gay scene of Cardiff, right? That's gonna cause seismic eruptions. That's what it sounds like. Something just feels right. Everything with Jinkx Monsoon feels right, baby. And this was such a time. At that time, and that's the point where all the planning to bring. That's the point of all the planning to bring joy. It didn't work out, mate. Right? It didn't work out. I hate to tell you. Drag queens are not family friendly, right? They are a parody of a sex show. They are highly sexualized. They wear heel. They wear makeup. They purposely objectify themselves, right? As if to parody that lack of physical similarity rather than to emulate it, right? So I don't feel that's appropriate in any way for children, right? If you want to do it, that's fine, right? What adults want to do in the privacy of their own, club, whatever, it's fine, right? This is adult entertainment, and it is, right? I hate to be the one to tell it really is. Like they're starting to have these Disney Pride nights, right? Which are going to be gay orgies at Disney, essentially, right? There's going to be a lot of fucking at Disney, right? That's what's going to happen. And they're going to go, how stunning, how brave. No. You shouldn't be. I mean, I guess it'll be very clean. They'll clean up. They'll work very well. They're very good at that at Disney. But that's basically what it's going to be. Gay orgies at Disney. Another factor to consider, Jinkx are fine. So amazing. Oh, something just feels right. Oh, like a small Asian boy giving you a fisting. And this was such a time. At that moment, at that point, all the wallpaper put hair. But once, nothing got spoiled other than the fact it was Jinkx Monsoon. That was a bit of a bummer when we found out who she That's a spoiler. Like, I don't know. That's too scary. Other file. The plan what the document sang. A brilliant piece of news have been perfectly delivered. Really? That's crazy. Perfectly delivered. This turd had been perfectly dropped in the mouth of fandom. Right. Well done, everybody, Splosh. Because this is a truly stellar piece of casting. 1 second, just to remind anybody coming in late. Okay, just to remind anybody coming late. This was a current piece of Jinkx Monsoon. Talking.
And we immediately started having sex. So now all the small talk with the date is coming after the sex while we're naked and kind of like slowly redressing. And I'm looking around the room for the condom so I can throw it away.
Well, none of this represents a healthy attitude to sex, right? I'm sorry. If my kid was doing that, I would feel bad for my kid, right? Because I think my kid will not be having a happy life, right? So, which you're welcome to, and you're welcome to your beliefs. Just don't, proselytizing my children, you weirdos. Batten down the hatches. A monsoon is about to hit town. Yeah, and I'm sure she's very talented. Really, but like, dude, read the room, mate. Come on. Read the room. What's this going on from we've got something over here. Where is it? Yeah, we have Yasmin Finney speaks about on the importance of her role as Rose Tyler. Yeah, because how could trans people be any more visible? Right? I don't know. Oh, look, it's Shooty Gatwell. I feel so seen. I don't know what that means. Right? I don't want to be so seen. Right? I don't want to be so seen. Leave me alone. How about that? I don't want to be seen. I want to be unseen. That'd be way better. The actor most famous for her role as Ellie Argent in Heartstopper has been announced as the character Rose Tyler in the next season of sci-fi. Not really. I mean, like in the specials. She'll join Shooty Gatwell as a doctor as well as no. This is none of this true. Who'll play Ruby Son, the Doctor's new companion? Yeah, no. They're not. She's not joining them. In a new interview, Finney 19 said in her reaction to joining Doctor Who universe, "I'm honored to be a part of the universe, to be part of the world." Well, we know you already said that, right? I grew up watching Doctor Who and was obsessed with Russell T Davies. Yeah, but as a writer or like as some kind of weird spank man sort of thing, I don't know. I know, mate. Sounds a bit dodgy to me, man. Sounds a bit dodgy. Fine, 1 second. Doink. Crowns Goodwiser. How you doing, Crowns Goodwiser? I'm honored to be, but this is an old interview. Grew up watching Rossi. This is an old interview. What piece of shit this is. Anything new? Rose was initially companion of the Ninth Doctor. Yeah, okay, fine. During the interview published 28th of April, Finney avoids confirming Rose's exact position in the series, but offered her view on the impact the character will have. Oh, yeah, okay. What I can tell you, it's about time, Yeah, because, man, we needed a show with many trans characters in it, right? We needed that. It's about, oh, thank God. Thank God, sexual confusion norms. Yay. Everyone's going to be much happier and together about this. It's really going to work out very, very well. There's no downside whatsoever. All right? None whatsoever. It will definitely reach the audience it needs to reach. And it's going to be so needed. It's not, darling. I'm sorry. he pushes it too far, he'll Dylan Mulvaney, right? Don't push it too far, right? Like, we were okay with Yasmin Finney, right? But now he thinks someone soon another like 15, I don't know, 3 or 4 other trans characters. Like, enough already, Russell. Like this is a weird thing, right? They're not that visible, and it's like no one's stopping them, just like because there's not that many of them, right? And that's really the bottom line. So what I can tell you is it's about time, No, it's not. It will definitely reach the audience. No, it won't. If it's too much, it won't. It needs to reach, and it's going to be so needed. Yeah, good luck with that, darling. Fine, Yasmin Finney, blah, blah, blah. You're going to be a Netflix star, blah, 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 blah. Okay, that was it. That was it! Bloody hell. Listen, I don't know. I think there's a backlash going on already. Yeah, I'm sorry. There's a backlash going on already. Fine, what are we going to next? Let's close those down. Let me look at the thumbnail. What are we up to? Oh, we can do. Let's have a look at there's a few things to look at. Fine. Where are we up to? Let's go look at Doctor Who news. Well, there you go. Doctor Who. 1 second. Share screen. Doink. All right. They call it Rose Taylor. Really? Jinkx is talking about RTD. Jinkx is talking a lot, baby. I mean, like, enough already. Like, be less visible, okay? It died when the 12th left. It's seeming more like that, isn't it? I know. Let me just refresh this. Is anything new? So, 2 additions. She want to see what the 2 additions are. Okay. So let's have a quick look. Yeah, we agree. We agree. Put a hands between your knickers. Really? Well, okay. I just want to get the PDF. No. Hello. Okay. I'm totally like. There's nothing. Okay. Well, there's Millie. But where's any? No. There's like nothing. It's hiding. Okay. Okay. Oh, there it is. Dang, I was looking at a different page. That was a real brain fart. I was looking at the wrong page. Oh my God. It's right there. Okay, so it's 2 additional files. Because this thing popped up. That's why I was confused. Okay, just tell me who they are. Okay. So joining the cast will be Gemma Redgrave and Anita. That's Sophie Ablett and Millie Kent will be joining, but it's not yet what roles they play. Okay, who cares? Sophie in previous roles in Doctors and Taboo, and also appeared in 2021 film Brixton. Meanwhile, Millie is in a 2nd season of The Split. Her roles in the upcoming film Saltburn and The Shepherd. Oh, she's got a lot going on. Recently announced as part of the series of Doctor Who will be set in the swing six of the shooting Billy Fiction, blah blah blah. No, okay, just the new people. Okay, I don't care. Like, really, super duper don't care. I don't know why I even stopped to look at that article. That was boring and silly. Doctor Who 14 adds and splits and Taboo stars. Fine, they just said the same thing, right? Fuck, no, I don't want to go there. Stop, come back. Fine. Peter was a guest as the Windsors coronation special. Oh, yes, they were saying they hope the the traditional Doctor Who audience tunes into the whole coronation weekend festivities. It's all like non-Doctor Who. Oh yeah, okay. Let's look at this story. Karen Gillan, little tease. Doesn't work me, doesn't turn me on. But, or maybe the two of them together. Oh, that might work. That just came out, Guardians of the Galaxy, didn't it? Fine. Karen Gillan addresses Doctor Who, returns speculated. Maybe not. So, Karen Gillan, I like that. Some fans reckon that Amy Ponstar may be in for an appearance in the Doctor Who 6th anniversary specials. I'll be surprised if she isn't, right? I really will be. If she's up for it, I'll be surprised if she isn't, right? That'll be weird if she isn't. We know for quite some time that there are several big hitters from previous series of Doctor Who will be returning for the 6th anniversary celebrations later in 2021. Chief among them is David Tennant and Catherine Tate. Among them, I guess, David Tennant and Catherine Tate. But the exciting news is that it has also fans speculating about the possibility of another couple of familiar faces showing up in the specials, especially given that Tennant teased that he's filmed with many other people for the other episodes. Yes, I believe there's many other people going to show up. I think we're seeing a all-star. I mean, like, it's going to be like Crisis on Infinite Earth, right? Like, everybody's going to be there, right? I think it's it, but it's Russell T Davies style. But that's what I think is going to be going down. So as exciting it is, has not sounded speculating about the possibility of a couple of other familiar faces turning up, especially with blah blah blah. One name that never far away from Paz mind is Karen Gillan. That's true. Who has previously revealed that she'll be more than to return. Good for you. Explaining last year that she'll be really interested and keen. Well, I hope you were, right? I hope you were. If she was ever asked. I can really see that. I say that. Really interested and keen. Gillian famously played the 11th Doctor, Amy Pond, blah, 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 blah. And some fans reckon that they've been they spotted hints that she'll be back once again 10 years later, based on a couple of cryptic Instagram posts in reference to an unexpected project that's not a movie. Oh, Karen, be still my beating heart. I do hope you and Karen and Matt Smith return. Right? I mean, they really were like a perfect Doctor companion duo. Right? That'd be awesome. It would be really awesome to see them come back. Yeah, I don't think there's much likelihood of seeing 12 though. But who else do you reckon? I think Paul McGann is pretty much a certainty. I mean, do you reckon we'll get like the classic Doctors as well? Like, I mean, they just did Davison and what's the name? Colin Baker. Right? I don't know. I got the vibe not. But it'd be weird not to. No, sorry. I think any rumor that they hear with the like Doctors on the Edge is bollocks, right? Because I don't think they're referencing any of that stuff at all, right? I think that is going bye-bye, right? That just gone. Yeah. But I would like to see Sylvester McCoy back again. I thought he was very good in his little the little bits they did in what was it, the Pat Power of the Doctor. While that was a piece of shit, it was very nice to see them and have those little on-screen resolutions, right? Especially Ace and the Seventh Doctor, right? That I thought that one was really sweet, because I think you really got the genuine, what's the word I'm looking for? Tenderness, emotion between Sylvester and Sophie. It really came through, right? And I'm sure like Janet and Peter Davison like each other, but I don't think Janet likes anybody that much, quite frankly. Yeah, so but I thought that worked well. So I'd like to see them come back. Yeah, I mean, I always like to see more classics. I mean, nowadays though, you can probably do it with deep fake, really easily. I don't know. There's a lot of weird stuff you can do. What's going on? Biden authorizes southern border deployment of reservist troops. Well, that sounds like everything's going well. The Armageddon, how you doing, sir? Doctor is dead, so happy I stopped watching it years ago. Oh, yeah, you should be. It was awful. Right? I like the Capaldi stuff. A lot of people don't. Right? A lot of people hated it. But I enjoy the Capaldi stuff. Where are we up to? Some rank the beast put in blah, blah, blah. I mean, it's always nice when people appreciate that what you've done, she said, but no, it's not. It's cool that people are still intrigued to see Amy Pond, though she could return. And she added, maybe not. I don't know. That sounds, yeah, that's like she's returning. I hope so, right? I hope so. Hey, that would be really fun. Now, this is a fun little story. It's not Doctor Who, but it sort of is. Not at all. Great Chill, the movie. What the hell? A film being written by original series creator Sir Phil Redmond and directed by Jessica Samuels and stars Sarah Sugarman. Who's Sarah Sugarman? That looks like the original crew, isn't it? That's Tucker, isn't it? Yeah. Zamo. Zamo, who started doing Smack. I can't remember who all their names were. 45 years ago, aired on BBC One. This is fantastic. Classic BBC dramas series Great Chill is set to receive the big screen treatment. Yeah, a new desert now has been filmed, revealed by original series Sir Phil Redmond. That's the weird bit. Right, that is the weird bit. Sarah Sugarman? Okay, there she is. Other project was first announced last year, Deadline. Now it's reported that the film will feature the story based on characters Jessica Samuels, who was played by Sarah Sugarman in the show 1979. Which one was Jessica? I can't remember. Something like, and was head of the Grange Hill Student Action Group. I don't remember. Sarah Sugarman will be involved in the film herself. In a directorial capacity. Okay, so she's not going to be in it. Having reached out to Redmond to offer her services, she's heard that he was planning a movie reboot. She also is to reprise her role as Jessica, but told Deadline that she'll have to audition like everybody else. Okay, fine. Sugarman has confirmed the public in the film will be definitely feature appearances from the original cast. It wouldn't be Grange Hill without Great Chillers. And there'll be some surprises. Well, you can't get Mr. Bronson. He's brown bread. He's awesome. Bit of Michael Shirt. I mean, again, you can deep fake anyone now. Meanwhile, Redmond told Deadline that Jessica's other growth will be one of the film's central themes. What's the other? Told the Jessica's character growth, not other growth. And like a social issues. Oh yeah, social issues on the street. In the same way the original series did. Well, don't. No, you weren't good at that. We're going to make sure that racism is an issue in our school. The young ones, Green Chill parody was nearly perfect. He said we don't want to be like a lot of these things where they just take the characters, use the brand, and throw something together. Right, that is true. I wanted it to be how we could best revisit the show in many, many ways. The only way I could feel comfortable with doing it in the cinema. Well, okay, I just like. Well, I mean, I don't know. You ran for 31 seasons, blimey. I didn't know that. It was particularly known for tackling hard-hitting social issues, racism, drug addiction, teenage pregnancy. I'm all up for that. Knife crime, alcoholism. Well, the alcoholism can lead to the teenage pregnancy. I just get these young girls to start. That's all I want to say. Give them the start. Fine. What else? Let's go and look at the production recording for the week. Right? It's look for me. I find it somewhat uninspiring. I'm like, yeah, okay, so what? But it's good to be on be on board. I don't know, be on the board about them. I'm just looking for the thing. Where is it? I think I found it. There you go. We got those. Doink. No. Oh, I know it is. Hang on. It's over here. Yes, doink. See, that was me being efficient, right? And sadly, I wasn't expecting it. It took me by surprise. There we go. Fine. Let me open this up. Well, firstly, Shooty is back. Looking very, very cool, I may say, right? In his leather jacket. I like a lot of the spikes going on with this leather jacket, right? So he's back in his traditional. So clearly the blue pinstripe was one suit only, right? Could that be could the musical episode be the Christmas episode with Jinkx Monsoon? That would all kind of make a lot more sense to me, quite frankly. Like, I can imagine like the super cat Neil Patrick Harris and the super cat Jinkx Monsoon on Christmas episodes. That actually might work, right? Oh, I hope so. I mean, like, it won't be as grating, right? I hope. Well, you know, what can I tell you? He looks good, does young Shooty. He looks very, very good. Just check over here. Shooty looks excellent. You know, I know a lot of people say this is Doctor Who. I really feel it is. Like, for me, this feels very organically Doctor Who. I mean, and again, it leans into him being, you know, it's the whole like Shaft thing, right? Which is clearly what he's going for, right? It's Shaft meets Doctor Who, but it's also got this like wild manic smile, right? I know. Listen, I hope it's good. I hope it's going to be good. It looks like it will be to me, right? It looks like, I mean, this. I hope so. So I hope so. Also, we got a bit of production art leaked. So we got this thing. Now we've seen the realized version of this, well, at least I mean the physical version of this. You know, in the screen, was it in the location filming from, I don't know, a month or two ago. I can't remember when it was, which it was pretty sure it was this one over here. It was that one, right? So I guess I have the wibbly wobbly CGI bits on it. CGI. Or it could be this one. Actually, no, it's this one. I lie. Right, so they're going to do the head via CGI. What this is, it's a gastronaut. I don't know what that means. It sounds like something that goes in your stomach. Oop, come back. Where'd it go? Okay, then we got this thing. The oh, I know. Yeah. This was another monster. It was when I heard some leaks. It sounded like they're talking about this thing over here. The Hagen Ven. Which these it suits to be scary, right? And then you got the Jawa, not Mind Slug. Okay, whatever. I mean, like, they're doing a lot of creepy crawly, like like realization, right? They got a lot going on. Okay, 1 second. I'll put the thumbnail again. Fine. Hang on. I keep opening up the wrong thing. Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay. I think we covered everything. So let's go over to here, and we'll talk about what we got going on and what we got coming up. Doink. The Doomsday promo clip was actually the worst thing I've seen from Doctor Who. Worse than Benny. You're not wrong, mate. You're not wrong. It was truly awful, right? It really was. It really hurt them. And how did that fit into that book? I don't know. Not well, right? Not well. Fine. So that was the week. That was. I think we covered all the major news stories. Now tomorrow night we're going ahead. Oh, Millie, you're looking awesome, darling. Looking absolutely fantastic. We're going ahead in time, and we're going over the media reaction to the 60s article, to the 60s, and seeing what they're doing. Are we going to have a groovy fun time? Oh, finger wagging lectures. I don't know. I'm just looking at Millie, and that'll be fine. Disney Debauchery. We're going to look at the Disney Nights. Yes, where gay orgies are happening in Disney parks. Starting very soon. It's all Pride, baby. There's a lot of news about Superman Legacy. I am intrigued by this. I didn't even know Guardians of the Galaxy was out. No plans to see it. I'll see it when it comes on Disney Plus. Right, got really zero interest whatsoever. Oh, fine. So that's tomorrow night at 7:00 UK time. This review just came out. Cass. That's the review. Fair. You could do better. Yeah, that's that. Okay, that's the most Jewish review. Fair. You could do better. It's not bad. It's not good. Totally missable. Quite a good little circular story. Yeah, timey-wimey circular story. Nobody was bad. I just didn't give a shit, right? Just didn't give a shit. Paul McGann's always very good. This they'll probably get me to the cinema to see, amazingly. It's quite an impressive feat, so well done with that. It's The Flash. UK newspaper The Guardian's bonkers Doctor Who fashion rankings. It is bizarre. Sylvester McCoy is number 1, and I think she's number 3 or something, right? It's like, what? Matt Smith is the bottom one. I'm like, how? How's that physically possible? That's absolutely insane. And yes, Attack of the Superman Doctor Who villains are Jinkx and Neil Patrick's characters related. No, they're only connected by penis. And quite a lot of it, from what I can tell. Quite a lot of it. Fine, so join me tomorrow night, 7:00 UK time. I have to wrap up. The Sabbath is coming. We are so happy, so I'm going to hit the end broadcast button. I'm going to hit it again, and that will